for a long time they were lacking teachers of English. Is that true? I have no clue, but that's what information we got. So like, the way he said it, like, a lot of teachers, because they were lacking teachers, were not that good at English, but I don't know, that sounds a bit off, but that's what we got as information. It wouldn't be a first time the guide is wrong. I had such terrible guides on some of the trips I went. One of the funniest and stupidest and worst guides ever I had, since we are talking about it, well, since I'm talking about it, was the guide I had, I don't know, 10 years ago, when I went to Rome. Because it was a tourist trip, it was not like, it was to visit places trip, right? And we ended up having like a day and a half, like one day that was off, like we didn't have anything with the tourist guide to do, right? Because there was not enough people or something was closed, like for, I don't remember reasons anymore. And we knew that the tourist guy was not that interested in his job, because the reasons. The dude brought a girlfriend on the trip. So of course. I mean, it's not unlogical that he wants to prioritize that beside his job, right? So on the day off, and it was summer, it was very hot, we asked him to point us, right, to some good museums that are closed, right, indoors. Not closed, of course, indoors. Museums, because it was very hot. And his answer, like, I still laugh at it. He said, like, well, there's not really that many museums here. And we were in Rome. Center of Rome was a hotel, like, next to Termini. The bus and train station. The main center of the Rome. Well, the center of the Rome is kind of big overall, but yeah. So he didn't meant like not in vicinity here. He just was like, I don't want to deal with you guys. There is no museums. I don't want to spend 5 minutes giving you pointers. What was this? I don't know. I still found it so stupid and so laughable. Imagine Rome not having museums. Yes, first thing we did, I went to the certain place we haven't been and we found the Da Vinci Museum. Like, instantly. We went to the metro, exit this couple of stations down to check some square, and then, like, gates of the square. It was a little bit hidden, I have to say. It was like Da Vinci Museum. Pretty nice, and also quite underground. It was almost cold inside, which was great. I'm going to eat, go out for a little walk. Sorry, have to go. That's okay, Sal. Don't stress about it. Thank you for hanging out. We're gonna be here for about an hour more or so, depending on how the day goes. I'm usually trying to do, well, lately since I noticed that's a thing, trying to do one in-game day per stream, because it takes about 3 hours. It's gonna match the stream for... I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but it does. I was always most focusing on jobs, so I didn't notice the time. Okay, so we did this pretty nice. Yeah, there is some issues, but that's okay. First, they're small, two, they're... It's the last time I'm gonna use the field, probably, so who cares about issues, right? But yeah, since I know Sal is not there, and I'm mostly talking to him, but talking to everybody else. There was a couple more stories from the same trip, same guide. It was... And it was all like especially later when you everything like when you focus more from like not from different perspective, you can see that him bringing girlfriend is the whole reason for his acting like that. And by the way, that was a guide from like the best agency we have here. It's still one of the best. I didn't check the agency in a long time, but it was one of the most famous, the best agencies we have for the traveling. But yeah, he had such a weird, like, kind of stupidly we decided, because it's close, but still takes a lot of time to get there, we decided to go with a bus, right? So it takes about, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours on a bus. Buses are slow, but still. Not super long journey, but when you're not spending much time, it's shorter trips. It's better to take a plane so you don't waste time on the buses or other places, right? But not point of the story. The issue was he wanted to fit all the things you pay for in as least possible times, right? All the tours, all the, walks and everything. So he could spend the most time with the girl. I mean, not something I wouldn't understand, right? So as soon as we got to hotel, we came early for one, so we had to be outside on like hot day. Don't go on middle of the summer on walking trips like that, because Rome is walking. You just walk. It was like 36, 37 temperature every day. But we had like hour or two, but that was not really his problem. That depends on the borders and many other things, on how the roads are. Again, doing edge twice for some parts and then up down. Did it turn it on? No, I didn't. And he decided on the first day, everybody was super tired, to do one of the things we needed to do, and that's walk around the city, to like show us the city. And it makes sense to do it as soon as possible, because you want to like let people know the city a bit, because some of them are gonna just walk and didn't pay for the extra stuff, right? But the fun part, he did it right away, and we walked for a couple hours. Everybody was dead, and he took like the small streets, and just he sped it up. And everybody was far. We were on some square, and he was like, "Okay, that's it." Oh, we didn't see it there at all. That's what I'm saying about the angles here. And he was like, "Well, that's it. That's for this tour. Now you can take the buses. You can do this, this, this." It's not even lower their living seats. That's why I don't like this area at all. Because I have to deal with this corner here. So he basically left his group in the middle of the road, super tired. He was like, "Well, I'm going with a girlfriend somewhere." Well, not with those words, obviously, but... Oh, hey, Infinity. I mentioned that you were gone. I'm just talking about some experience from, like, some travels. So yeah, basically he left us, the whole group. These people start chasing him, like asking for direction how to go back to hotel, because everybody was super tired from the trip, and then for like a couple hours of walking. Hot day. Yeah, actually, look at that. Canola is almost not being used. Look how slow we are seeding. Did we bug something out? We'll see. We'll see how much we're gonna get per field too. That's gonna be a good indication if something effed up. Hey, how are you doing, Infinity? One more edge. We don't need to do this. Is not as long as other ones. Feels better. get one close to the rocks here, so we have space to turn around. So usually do it by this edge here, and then we call it. Like around there. Maybe I should have done a little bit more down, but yeah, I should. That's okay. I'm playing UFC, already became double champ on one character, made another one. Nice. Never played those games, actually. Those type of the games. Okay. Okay, that's decent angle. Go. So looking at 90 degrees down. Overlapping, I try to grab this corner because I have to up a bit. Okay, 18.9, we didn't do best angle there at start. You can see why I did two, especially now that we have this too. Why I did two passes here. Yeah, I really don't know much about that game. I never played it. Well, like, I assume how it works, but that's about it. One button. Might have tap here, but I think it's gonna be fine. It's not that big of a difference because we change angles tiny bit, like a half 1 degree. I think it's good. But yeah, buddy, you're here for last seeding of this field. I think after we are done with this field this time, after we harvest it, we're gonna make it to farmland. Not farmland, farm yard land. Words. We're a bit off. That's okay. Yeah, that's a decent name. 270. Moving a bit. That's too much. It's better. Wrong way, wrong way. Lift this. Angle is wrong. Look for 90. That's good. Down, up. It doesn't matter that much, especially on the short field like this, but I like stuff. Ooh, late break. It doesn't matter, but I was trying to meet that line. Stupid, I know. I didn't comment, we are getting back sun again, which is good. Because it's gonna be tonight, probably at some point it's gonna switch to sun, so it's probably gonna mean it's gonna stay sun for our harvest. Yeah, we actually easily made this, so... Oops, wrong button. We easily made this, so I'm gonna have to think about what are we doing for the rest of the day. Let's... I think we're gonna be done before 8. Sorry. 5, 6, before 6. So we have like 2 hours. We might do the short harvest of something if there is option. Doing a little bit less to move. Great demand, buy. Fortunately, not at a good time, even if it's straw. Because I don't think it's gonna stay long enough for us to affect us selling the straw. Plus, we might need to save straw for sheep and stuff. Ooh. That's a problem. Why is that a problem? Because I don't know where to store it. We don't have space for it. I mean, I can store it wherever, but I don't like that. Interesting. Interesting problem, right? I mean, you know what? We don't need to store it. We can, for a first time, you buy bales and stuff. Because I'm assuming you can. I mean, I know you can. Not gonna be most efficient, but fine. Plus, probably for the small amount sheeps or whatever we end up getting. One of our 4 big bale is gonna be quite some period, I assume. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now we have top of this place. It's gonna be done very fast. Maybe before 6 we're done. That's good. The best positioning there, we're overlapping a bit, but that's okay. So not doing great angle, I didn't pay attention. It doesn't matter for this small stuff, but brakes. enemies there? Crash. Oh, actually, I don't think we did. Very close. Yeah, look at the amount of seeds used. I'm very confused by that. One more ridge. Ridges. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna do harvest. I could go shop for herbicide and stuff, but it's still not gonna take that much time. So yeah, we'll see what's contracts are option. Again, still need to fertilize to spray these fields, but not ready for that yet. Again, not all lines go in a good direction, but I'm fine with that. Especially with the fields that are this close to rocks and like weird shapes and stuff. It's possible. It would be more annoying than worth to do that, at least in my opinion. But at the moment, to clean this thing up. Okay, so yeah, let's refill, park it up, and then let's figure out what we are doing next. We can grab a smaller field to harvest. Hopefully something close, because, well, we need to get the truck 2 down. We don't need to with the size of the load, especially on smaller field harvester, how it goes, but kind of feels good to do it. Oh wait, wrong way. I could buy more fertilizer, to be honest, in that stuff, but I'll do it eventually. So make sure the seeds go from that first. Ooh, that's a big reach. Grab that fertilizer there. Okay, so we did our fields. When we look, when we look at this, we have 23 in these. We could grab maybe 6. It's not that far. It is gonna be a walk, but something like that. Maybe even 2. 5 not, because it's hard to reach it. 8, 7s are good. Yeah, something of the smaller fields. So. Okay, so already forgot the numbers. 2 is not an option for cotton. I could, just to test it out, grab and play with their equipment, but no. Okay, 4 is a decent one. Actually, decent money barley. 4, 7. 15 is probably too big with that 4K. No way we can make it in 2 hours. 3. How much we have left? 4 is a decent one. We've never been much here. That's our original yard. 7. Can you pass it here? Because that's all through the 6 mostly. But I'm assuming you can sneak here somewhere. 4 might be a decent one. I already forgot what's others. So we said 4, 7. 7 is a little bit more money. And we already did it a couple times. So that's why I'm taking more. 4. 18. 18 and... actually, these two are not bad. 18 and 23. I know we did 23 a bunch of times. Actually, never done 18. It is far as hell. 23 is a close one. Where do they sell? Station 4 is far. Station 1 is decent. Well, if you're doing the bottom ones, it doesn't matter where you go. So we don't have much time. What's with what I said, 4? 4. It's far. It's not that far anymore since we went down, but I'm thinking 4. We grab quick 4. I can't spend too much time thinking about it. Only reason why would I like other ones, because easiness of the header for 18. 18 is 1, right? Yeah, that's fine. 1 is close. But it is gonna be a longer walk to get a truck. Not that longer, we still need to walk a lot. I'm thinking more about this header, we didn't use it that much. Time is 6. We're gonna be late, by the way, no matter what field we do. What did I say? We grab 18. That's quite far. But it's easy to do, it's a long one. I'm gonna do 18. Grab 18 corn, 4 selling station 1. Oh, good thing to do here is check. We're not getting much, but that's an annoying one. That's a shitty one, so that's why I don't like that. Because we would, well, it's next to the 4. We can sell, well, I say we can sell whatever is left to 4, but we need to go from 1 back to 4. Barley at 4. That's a good selling price too. I'm gonna still do corn. It's a long field, it's gonna be easier to do. I mean, there is a good chance, maybe not that big chance, but decent chance that it might fit in this. Actually, corn has a lower price crop, so might be more of it, so we might do the truck even. But we'll see. Wrong return. The brakes listings are bad. Okay. Let's go. So what we'd say, 18, right? So we need to go to the store and then turn. Not bad, not bad. Not much time though, but we need to fill it with something, so... It's fast with this, and it's a long field, so it should be quite a quick job. But yeah, the walking is going to be the slow part, because it's going to take us like 15-20 minutes, maybe even more, to walk for a truck back. I could try to do everything with this, but I feel better with the truck. I don't like much using this as a transporting vehicle. If you have truck, use it. What would be interesting here, it wouldn't work in this case because it needs a long bar, but maybe getting a trailer on this guy, park it next to it, so you kind of dump in the trailer and then use this guy to pull the trailer to the selling point. It does feel wrong, but not really.